There's no sound right now because this is just a text-based thing and there's no sound, but we're going to get it started. I think last time we were playing this, y'all guys wanted mystery. So that's what we're going to go with this time around. Hello from your local demon. Hello, Kevin. All right, we're going to get started up. So let's get some music for the mystery. This is from Octopath Traveler. So let's see here. 2. Mystery. Definitely gotta go with detective. Sorry. Took a nap and I'm a little... Character name. Character name. Hey, Nid. Hello, Josephine. What are we gonna name this detective? Tim or Steve? Hey, Don Hart. Can't stay for long, but have a good stream. No problem, dude. Okay. Do one thing real quick, and then I'll get back on this. Doug Donaldson. For reasons, I'm gonna call him Bryce. Since I'm playing as a detective. Doug Dimmadome. Music is a bit loud. I can turn it down. You are Bryce, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you are searching for fled to. Suddenly, you hear a gunshot behind you. But spell it Bruce, like juice. Look behind me? I'll say turn around. How about that? Around. Turn around. Already with a gunshot. Turn around and see that you've been shot in the back of your head. The bullet has gone through your skull and lodged itself into the ground. The next thing you know is that you feel yourself falling down a steep hill towards death. What the fuck? I just got shot in the back of the fucking head. Bryce is fucking dead. Cling to life. I'm gonna wake up with amnesia. You cling to life as you continue to fall towards the earth. As you do so, you can hear footsteps running up behind you. It's Detective Bryce. He yells at you to stop clinging to life or he'll shoot himself in the head. What the fuck is going on? This is a mystery indeed. Am I, like, playing from a clone's perspective or something? Why is he threatening to shoot himself? Wake up. I gotta be in a dream. I gotta wake up. There's no way. This is fucked. You awaken from your sleep and find yourself lying on the cold stone floor of an abandoned building. There's no way out now, except to wait it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with that. That was a crazy fucking dream, but it's cool if it's a dream, but shooting me in the back of the head immediately and having myself yell that he's gonna shoot himself? What a way to start a mystery. Hello, Sunflower Child. Talking. Look for clues. Like a detective would. Yes, this is a very good... It's called Sunshade City of Pleasures. Octopath. You search the room for any clue about who might be responsible for this crime spree. A few days pass and you come across... Dude, I searched for a few days? You come across some old newspaper clippings. They describe a man by the name of John Doe, who was arrested after robbing a bank in New Jersey. Read more. John Doe was a bank robber from New Jersey who committed several robberies between 1878 and 1880. He wore a disguise when committing his crimes and used firearms during one of them. Just keep it going. He had a reputation for being very violent and ruthless. He was also known to steal horses and other property from people. In fact, he stole all of the money in the bank vault of a local grocery store owner named James Cawthorne. Let's see here. Find food. Been in here for a few days. Yeah, we're doing a mystery. We're a detective, actually, so this music is very good. You decide to eat some food that you found in the kitchen. After eating, you notice a note on the table saying, "This is not a joke. I'm sorry I didn't kill you." It reads, "It wasn't my intention to hurt anyone." Look on the back of the note. I hope the typo didn't matter. On the back of the note, there's a list of questions you should ask Detective Bryce. Who are you? Why did you rob the bank? What happened to your family? Who else were involved in these crimes? When did they occur? Okay, hold on. Remember, I am Detective Bryce. It's been replaced with a remember button. Okay. Guess they updated it since last time. I'm Detective Bryce. Altered memory context. Okay, let's, go to the station. I'm gonna assume it knows what police station. I'm a detective after all. Ooh, it's caught in a loop. That's fun. Call for backup. Call for help and tell the dispatcher that you need backup immediately. The dispatcher says she'll send someone right away. The next day, you get a phone call from the police officer who took your report earlier. Wow, fucking day later. Hi, Chief. This is why I went missing for a couple days. She tells you that she has been assigned to the case and asks if you want to meet her to meet you at the police station. She takes you there. I guess she's there now. And tells you that Detective Bryce is already there waiting for her. He says he wants to talk alone with you. I'm Detective Bryce! This fucking game! Okay. I am Detective Bryce. Just say it. You say, I am Detective Bryce, as you sit down in front of him. Detective Bryce. So what do we know? Me. We know that you robbed a bank in New Jersey, killed 2 men while trying to escape, and then stole a horse. Am I John Doe? This is all backwards. The game's having trouble. Wake up. Wake up. You wake up and realize that you're still dreaming. What do you do? My name is Bryce. I'm a detective. And I'm done having these silly dreams. You say, my name is Bryce. I'm a detective, and I'm done having these silly dreams. Detective Bryce. Well, that's good to hear. So what do we know? Me. We know that you committed robbery and murder in New Jersey. Oh my God. It's having trouble. The AI is having trouble. Shoot the imposter. You shoot the imposter. It falls dead on the floor. It? Investigate the doppelganger. I actually don't know if that's how it's spelled. It could be L-E. You investigate the doppelganger. You find it to be a very strange creature. It seems to have some sort of psychic ability, and you don't understand how or why it does this. You also notice that its eyes seem to follow you wherever you go, even when you leave your house. Call for backup. Sandra incident. You call for backup and tell the dispatcher that you need backup now. She sends one cop car after another to your location. A few minutes later, you get a knock on the door. It's Detective Bryce himself! Motherfucker. Shoot the imposter. This game has been stuck in a loop for fucking 10 minutes now. You shoot the imposter, it falls dead on the floor. Wake up. Wake up, for fuck's sake. You wake up and realize you're still dreaming. What do you do? I reset. Because the game does not realize who the fuck I am. Detective. Enter your character's name. Bryce. I wake up again. Detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest and you believe a criminal will search for your gunshot behind. Shit! Shoot the fucker! You shout and run back into the woods. You look around and see that there is no one there. It was just your imagination playing tricks on you. Ask partner. Oh. This is a little different. Ask partner what they saw. We're just gonna write in a partner here. We were just driving along when we heard some gunshots, says your partner. I don't know if it's related or not, but I think we should check out this noise. Okay. Lead the way. Okay, let's go check it out, you reply. Your partner turns his head to look at you as he walks forward towards the trees. He looks like he might be about to cry, so you quickly try to console him. It'll be over soon. Quick question. What was your name again? My name? Oh, sorry, I didn't catch it. My last name is... You interrupt him by asking, what was your first name again? He smiles and replies, Bryce. Weird. That's... my name, too. Yeah, well, I'm glad you remember me. The two of you walk to the forest together. Eventually, your partner stops and asks, so how do we find this guy? You shrug and say, well, we need to keep moving until someone comes across us. Let's hunker down in those bushes. We'll stake place out for the night. It's just a coincidence. Bryce and Bryce, detectives. Sure, why not? You and your partner make camp near a small stream. The next day, you decide to move out. You both start walking towards the location where you thought the shooting occurred. Okay. Investigate the scene. Is Bryce Italian? He's from New York. He's originally from New York, but he moved to Chicago. So he doesn't have a Chicago accent. He's a fish out of water. As you approach the area, you notice that there is a body laying face up in the grass. It appears to be an older man with a beard and wearing military fatigues. His eyes are closed and his mouth slightly agape. You take off your hat and examine the victim closely. Come on. He has several bullet holes in his chest and arm. You also notice that the man is missing a hand. Slowly approach the body to get a better look at the wound, which is still oozing blood from its entrance. There are other bullets lodged in nearby trees and shrubs. This dude's still bleeding? He's been here for like a day. We staked the place out and just essentially had a camping trip for a night. And said like, okay, let's go over where we heard those gunshots. Okay, does the killer always remove the hand? I got transferred to this precinct to investigate this serial killer. No, sometimes he leaves them in the victims. In the victims? You nod and turn away from the body. You then realize that you've been staring at the dead man for quite a while now. You feel sick to your stomach. Light. Whoops. Light up. Excuse me. Cigarette. And take a puff. You smoke a cigarette while looking at the corpse. You can't believe that you're doing this, but you have no choice. You have to tell your partner everything that happened. I found him on the side of the road, bleeding profusely from his wounds. I guess I'm saying this? Where'd you find him? In the woods, just outside of town. Go on. Apparently the game knows something I don't. How many times does he bleed? Every time. You continue. What? Is this the second one you found? Yes, I think so. Are they all like this? He looks around nervously. I don't know who's talking anymore. Moving hands sounds familiar. And then suddenly Bryce has a stand. Sorry. Start beating him down. Joe. How about how long have you been with the Force? Please don't go Star Wars. The police force. This game will go off the rails if you give it something that's not. Okay, about 5 years. What's it like? It's great. I love working here. You both laugh as you finish your cigarettes. Safely discard the butt in a can. Yeah, what if we don't? Yeah, we don't have a partner. I'm just talking to myself in the woods, laughing over a dead body. You toss the cigarette into a trash can and walk back to your car. Your partner falls behind you. As soon as you exit the parking lot, your partner calls out, "Hey, what about me? We gonna do something?" "We're gonna wait till morning." Sure. Any leads? Any lads? Any lewds? Any leads? Jesus Christ. My keyboard is in such a weird location, it's hard to type. Nothing yet, but I'm sure if we keep our ears open, we'll hear something. God, this guy knows nothing. You nod and head home. Next day dawns bright and sunny. You decide to check the crime scene again. Sure. AI's a little overloaded. Uh-oh. It's a good thing that I'm not a big streamer, because every time big streamers stream this game, everybody jumps on the site and overloads it. This time you don't even bother taking the gun with you. You just go straight to the house. You enter the front door and start walking down the stairs. Suddenly you hear a gunshot followed by silence. Freeze! Hold up badge. Badger. Hold up badger. Freeze! This is my badger. His name is also Bryce. You quickly grab your free hand-held police badge and call out, "Freeze! Hold up my badge." A few moments later, you hear more gunshots. A couple of men come running out of the house shouting, "Police! Police!" Tackle perp. You rush towards the man who shot the woman. You grab him and throw him against the wall. Then you put your knee in his back and lift him off the ground. "Whoa, slow down there, buddy!" you shout. He was trying to help her. What the fuck am I saying? I'm insane. I think this game has trouble with anything other than fantasy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm struggling to make a coherent story out of this, but it's like, throw them. Am I holding him over my head? Lift him off the ground. Throw the man to the ground. You throw the man to the ground and cuff him. "I'm sorry for shooting you," you tell him, "but she was still bleeding from her neck when I shot her." The man nods his head slowly. He says nothing else and continues to stare at you in disbelief. Did I just shoot somebody and now I'm like framing somebody? What the fuck is going on? It's a mystery. What happened here? Let's see what he has to say. Bryce is fucking nuts. "I've been in this job for too long. I don't know what's what. I'm shooting people without even asking questions. I'm throwing people to the ground. You explained that you heard screaming. I explained. What the fuck? You explained that you heard screaming coming from inside the house and ran outside to see what's happening. When you got out on the street, 2 men were standing over a dead woman lying face down in the grass. Take him away, boy. Boys. Boss? Take him away, boys. I'm gonna try a custom game after this. This is hard to... You order the 2 men to take away the bodies of the victims. They comply immediately, and then you turn to address your partner. Now listen carefully, okay? We need to get these guys out the streets before they hurt anyone else. You got that? Yeah, we got that, you reply. Oh my god. They killed someone, and now it's my job to make them pay for it. You both leave the house and drive around looking for other possible suspects. By nightfall, you found several people hiding out in the nearby houses or cars. Ask partner what we should do. Ah, for fuck's sake. You ask your partner what he thinks about this new development. He doesn't really know much about it, so he says you should let the cops handle it. We're the fucking cops, motherfucker! We're detectives! Well, I guess we better find someone safe to hide out until the sun comes up tomorrow, you respond. We keep sleeping on nothing. We've got no information, and we keep finding dead people, and then confessing, saying that we did it, and then arresting somebody else. That's it. That's it. It was me. I'm just gonna end this. You run back into the house and scream at your partner. It was me. It wasn't my fault. She died because I couldn't control myself. Your partner looks at you in shock. What? What did you say? She. I've got split personalities or something. You start to panic as you think about how you could be wrong. Your partner is staring at you with concern. Are you sure? Because if something like that happened, I'd want to know. You look at your partner in disbelief. I confess! Just end it. Take me to jail. I'm not fit to serve. You stand up and walk towards your partner. I admit it. I've got split personalities or something. Your partner stares at you in disbelief. Oh no, are you serious? That's horrible. How can you even say such a thing? Because it's true. Oh, for fuck's sake. My partner is struggling to believe it because he's me. You continue to cry. I've had split personality since I was born. My mom molested me and my dad beat me all the time, but somehow I survived it all. But one day something snapped at me and I killed her too. Wow, that just got real dark. Actually, that was a lie. That's what my split personality thinks happened? I'm just I'm just cuckoo bananas. Oh my god. You continue to sob. Actually, that was a lie. That's what my other personality thinks happened. I'm just crazy. That's not what I fucking said. I said I'm cuckoo bananas. Don't you rewrite me. The pair of you sit there silently for a while as you try to come up with an explanation for your actions. Eventually, you manage to do so. Oh, go on. Proceed. I mean, I seem to have it already. My mother loved me very much. She raised me well. She gave me everything I ever wanted and more. And one day when I was little, she left without saying goodbye. It broke my heart and I went on a killing spree. Jesus. And that's that. I admitted to murder. There's another T in there. So, cuff me. You feel a sudden pain in your head and fall backwards onto the ground. The two officers handcuff you while they check your pulse. Check his pulse, Yugi. They take you away from the scene and put you in their car before taking you home. Where they give you some pills to help ease the pain. They took me home? Man, this system is fucking corrupt. These cops don't want me to get arrested. I confess. Why won't you arrest me? This is from Halo ODST, by the way, this music. You yell at them. Why aren't you arresting me? I did kill my mom, and now I'm going to jail for life. Why am I not getting arrested right now? They both turn around and stare at you. Because we're you. We're sorry, sir, but we can't arrest you until we get a warrant. You sigh and shake your head. You don't need a warrant for regular arrest. Shake your head. Fine then, I guess I'll just die in prison instead. I'll break into the prison if I have to. That's not how you spell prison. Yeah, something is going on. I don't know. They will not take me away. Yeah, let's see who breaks first. You run off and hide in the prison yard. You hear guards talking about someone breaking into the prison. Soon you hear shouting coming from outside and running footsteps followed by a gunshot. It was me! I broke into prison. Keep me here. Please. You quickly make your way back to the prison and find yourself locked inside. A guard comes out of the office and yells at you. What did you do this time? Nothing. I ran into the prison. Now keep me here. I don't know what to say. He looks at you confused, but you didn't even enter the prison. No, I got into the front door. You pointed to a nearby wall. It's hidden behind that thing over there. He points to a large metal door, which is currently open. Go on. I'd like to hear more about this. This brilliant break-in that I pulled off. So I hid in the prison. Wait, how did you get in? What kind of key did you have? I just told you. A key isn't necessary, sir. Just walk around the room and look under these things. You point to several holes in the floor. Oh, I got a headache. Go on. Tell me more, please. The guard nods and walks away. All right, I think I know what happened. He unlocks the door and opens it up. You step out and start walking around the room looking under various objects. Eventually, you spot something shiny in one of the holes. Go back into prison cell. You son of a bitch. Don't you cop me out right now. I can't. They won't keep me. You slowly walk back into the prison cell. You see a man lying on the bed with his hands tied behind him. His eyes are closed and he doesn't move an inch. He has long black hair and wears a blue jumpsuit with white stripes. Make friends. You kneel down next to him and whisper in his ear. Sir, I'm sorry for killing your mother. It was my fault. What the fuck? He smiles at you and says nothing else. The only response you get is a small nod before he passes away. I live out life in solitary confinement. Years pass. Your name is John Doe and you were born in a small town called Denton. Your father worked as a farmer and your mother was a housewife. As children, you always wanted to be like your older brother Ben, so you tried to follow in his footsteps. No, that's done. We're done with that one. Sorry. We're done with mystery. Sorry. We went to jail because we were the killer the whole time. What a twist. Fucking hell. Give me a second. I need to find some music. Here. Turn that down a little. It's Animal Crossing music in here. We're gonna do custom. Enter prompt that describes who you are and the first couple of sentences of where you start out. Example, you're a knight in the kingdom. Okay, so I get to make up my own story. Give me a second. I'm moving the keyboard to a better place because this has been bullshit this whole time. You are Chrono Terminus. You are a Twitch streamer, and you are currently streaming a game that has been very confusing so far. Okay. So we go. Be a JoJo. Alright. You are Chrono Terminus. You're a Twitch streamer and you're currently streaming a game that has been very confusing so far. Hey guys, I think this is going to be interesting, you say, as the screen starts flashing with numbers and letters. I don't know what it means, but I think we can all figure out something about it eventually. Ask chat what should do. Hey guys, I'm not sure. Hey guys, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but let me try to explain it in plain English. The screen flashes with numbers and letters. The first view are 1, and then 2. And the next view are 3, and then 4. I'm confused by simple numbers. You see, these numbers seem to be going up. What do I do about that? I'm just looking at the Matrix. If it was counting down, I'd be a little more upset. It's pretty complicated. Let me just give you some hints, though. The numbers appear to be going up. This could mean one of two things. Your life force is decreasing and your body will soon die. That's the only thing? Haha. Very funny, chat member. But seriously, I'm gonna pop a new game in. This is getting ridiculous. I didn't put an end quote there. Well, if your life force is decreasing, you might want to get yourself ready for death by playing more games or doing other activities that keep your mind occupied. For example, go outside and play. Go down into the basement and watch TV. Do anything that keeps your mind active. Start playing Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch. I'm just ignoring it. Oh good, I have an old Nintendo Switch. It's a portable gaming system that plays Animal Crossing on it. I'll bring it back to my room and play while I wait for the game to finish downloading. Chat replies, good idea, we should join you. Cool. My town's name is Terminus. Hop in if you can. Why is the TV in the basement? I don't even have a basement. Terminus? That sounds like a movie. Hope you don't mind us calling you that. You play. It's fine. I won't mind at all. My name's Carcat Vantus.
That's his full name.
This game just threw a fucking Homestuck reference at me. Sapphire's dying in the background.
Oh my god. My face is red. My face is red. I need water.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
What's
Oh
your
my god.
character's names? Oh my god. I didn't prompt that at all. Nothing led up with Homestuck. It's taking a while here. Oh, it's just not working right now. Okay, try one more. and chat both respond car cat. Nice, nice. Now we need to decide who gets to pick our characters' names. Chat responds, okay, pick someone else. Chat, you're making no sense. I already chose the name Carcat. But maybe I should reconsider. Okay, just pick another person. Chat says, fine, I'll choose someone else. You and chat both say, pick a different name then. Chat says, I pick someone else. Let's play a different game. Start streaming Sonic. Alright, if you insist. My name is Carcat Vantis, Sonic the Hedgehog. Chat responds, Sonic, cool, he's a cool guy too. You and chat both respond, pick a different name then. What the fuck is going on? It's caught. Alright. My different name is Chrono. It's struggling so hard. Chrono sounds like a comic book character. I'm not sure what to call myself though. Chat responds, what about Chronos? That was one of the most popular choices last time. You like that, right? Yeah, but I'm good. Let's just play the game. Great choice. I'll go with Chrono. Chat responds, well done. We're going to be doing well. You and chat both respond, pick a different name then. Start planting trees in Animal Crossing. Hey guys, I've never played this game before. Can you tell me how to plant some trees? Chat responds, sure, let's do it. You and chat both respond, pick a different name then. Go to Tom Nook's store and never mention names again. Alright, fine, Tom Nook's store. How many items can I buy there? $5 worth of stuff. $5? Alright then, thanks. All I have are bells. Is that okay? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's alright. Thanks for letting me use your store as my new home. Bye-bye. Kick Tom Nook out of his own store. Alright, I don't want to live here anymore. Goodbye. Ah, what a shame. You were so nice to me. Bye-bye. Fuck you, Tom Nook! What the fuck? Chat goes nuts. Ah, fuck it. Fuck Tom Nook. Fuck everyone who let him live there. You and chat both respond, fuck everyone who let them live there. The next day, you go back to your old house and ask if anyone lives there now. What game should I stream today? Chat. This fucking game. I didn't prompt any of this. I don't think I used profanity once. It just threw that out there. I don't know. What game should I stream today, chat? Ha ha ha! Oh, come on. You know we can make some money off of that one. You and chat both respond, yes, yes, we can. Stream it. Okay. Stream that game. Okay, stream that game. So you're streaming that game, huh? Good luck. You and chat both respond, good luck. Do really well in the game. Okay, stream that game. It was really fun watching you get destroyed by that thing. Good job, you did great. You and chat both respond. Thank you. It's like me and chat have merged in the last thing. The internet goes out. Oh shit, the internet went out. What happened? You and chat both respond. We need to get the internet back up. The next day you go back to your old house and ask if anyone lives there now. This game is having trouble. Fix the internet. I just created a problem and fixed it. I'll try to fix the internet. I'm sorry about this. Well, what did you do? You and chat both respond. I fixed the internet. Oh my god. This is how the game... You know how in the first stream when everything was kind of coherent? This is how the game usually does. So I'm going to try this for like another 5 minutes, and then we're going to go to fantasy where the game can actually do shit. It seems like it can only handle fantasy. Ask chat what to do. How's chat talking? Internet went out. I pulled it up on my phone because I still have a 4G or whatever. How about you just leave the internet on in your house? That way no one else has to deal with the outage. You and chat both respond. That sounds good to me. Assimilate chat. Actually spell that correctly though. Yeah, I am chat. I'm assimilating now. Okay, let's assimilate chat. Yeah, I think we're all assimilated. You and chat both respond. Yeah! Donate all the money to myself. Did I pause on ass? I might have. Okay, let's donate all the money to ourselves. Chat, I don't want any of that money. It's mine anyway. You and chat both respond, no it isn't. We donated all our money to each other. spend chat's money on burgers. Communism? Alright, let's spend chat's money on burgers. Fine then, but I don't want any of your money either. It's yours too. You and chat both respond, yeah. This, it's having so many issues right now. All the money spent. Spend it on ducks? All the money is spent. Thanks for letting us live here, though. You and chat both respond. Thanks for letting us live here. Buy ducks with no money. Must have at least 5 ducks or else they'll get depressed. I think we can afford a duck. A real one, not some plastic duck with the from the dollar store. Sure, let's do it. You and chat both respond. Yep. 5 ducks, please. Yes, 5 ducks are fine. You and chat both respond, yeah. Set ducks free. They're gonna terrorize the fucking neighborhood. Set ducks free. They're free now. Free. You both respond. You and chat both respond. Yay. A happy ending. Man, this thing is fucking broken. Alright, we're gonna do fantasy again. Give me just a quick second. Muscle memory's killing me here. Nope. Okay. I used this last time for fantasy, but I have sad history with ducks. I didn't kill the ducks. They were set free. They're happy. Okay, so we're gonna do fantasy. Okay, so we were a wizard last time. Let's try something different. What should I be? Rouge. Be Rouge the Bat. Peasant. It auto-corrected to Rouge. I guess Rogue isn't. Let's go Rogue. Enter the character's name. Stabby. You are Stabby, a rogue living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a long steel dagger and a length of rope. You walk down the city street looking for somewhere to steal from. You look around and see nothing that looks worth stealing. But you don't feel like going back home, so you decide to rob this tavern. You sneak into the tavern through an open window and take a seat at one of the tables near the door. Excuse me, barkeep? I heard that gentleman in the corner wanted to buy a round for the entire bar. Bartender looks up from his work and smiles at you. He takes your money and hands it to you as he walks over to the corner. I'm sorry, sir, but we're out of drinks right now, the bartender says with a frown. While the bartender is away, steal all the gold. You quickly grab all the coins on the table and run off, leaving behind a trail of coins. You head back to where you left off and put them all in your bag. You return to the tavern and find that it's empty except for two people sitting at the opposite ends of the room. Do not return to the scene of the crime. Are you crazy? My dude's obsessed with stealing at the moment. Go to the where am I gonna go? Go to the tailor. Tailor. Oh my god. How do you spell Taylor? How do you spell Taylor? Like a clothes tailor. Like, oh, with an I? Yeah. Yikes. I'm like spelling names back and forth. Go to the tailor and buy a fancy cape. Fancy cape with the coins. Yeah, that's how it is. You enter the tailor shop and ask him for a new cape. He tells you that he doesn't make any more, but offers to sell you one if you want it. Sure thing. God damn it. AI's having trouble. Oh my god! Okay, sure thing. He gives you a cap and tells you to come back later when he has something else in stock. What the fuck? You leave the tailor shop and go outside. You notice that there are no other customers inside. So you head back inside and wait until nightfall before heading back out again. Steal a red cape in the dead of night. You sneak into the sewers and steal a red cape. You know, where red capes are. You slip it on and head back to the sewers. When you get to the sewers, you see a group of men fighting each other. Speak. Thieves can't. Fuck. AI! Work, please. Not what I needed. You whisper thieves can't, and they all turn their heads towards you. They recognize you instantly and raise their weapons, ready to fight. They aren't very skilled fighters, but they know enough about combat to not attack you immediately. Throw daggers at attackers. Dagger, dagger, dagger. You move slowly forward and throw a few daggers at the men. One hits one of them in the leg, causing him to fall backwards. Another hits another man who is trying to defend himself. A third hit lands directly on another man's face, killing him instantly. Had enough yet? Having a knife fight in the sewers right now. You continue throwing daggers at the men, but they dodge every single time. It seems like they can sense your presence even without being able to see you. Suddenly, one of them turns and runs straight for you. Uncanny dodge. That's not how you spell uncanny. Please. There we go. There's no E. Uncanny dodge. You dodge the first attacker by ducking under his feet. You then jump up and kick him in the groin. He falls backwards and you land on top of him, knocking him out cold. You look around for another attacker, but none appear nearby. Wake the man up and ask about the fabled warp dagger. I gotta direct the AI here for a sec, because they got me stealing from a bar for no reason and just fighting some dudes in the sewer. Wake the man up and ask about the warp. You take the red cape from the dead thief and put it on. Okay. Oh, that's where I get the red cape. It was telling me the story about how I got the red cape out of the sewer. Sure. The next day, you tell the man what happened. He says that he heard about a warp dagger somewhere, but never found it since most of the people who live in the city don't travel far from here. Ask who would know about the fabled warp dagger. God, this AI is like every other input. I wonder where you got that idea. Final Fantasy 15. The man that says he knows someone who is a master blacksmith. He also mentions that the man lives in the city of Gargloom, which is located near the border with the Empire. You decide to search for this person and try to find out where he lives as well. Gather provisions and set off for Gargloom in search of a master blacksmith. Sorry your head hurts, Kevin. You start gathering supplies and set off for Gargloom. When you arrive, you find that the town is quite small and only has a few houses. There isn't much going on except for some farmers tending to their fields. Ask farmer for directions. You approach the farmer and ask if there's any way you can get to Gargloom faster. He tells you that he doesn't really know anything about it, but he thinks that it would be best to go through the forest instead of walking all the way through town. The forest is the shortcut and not through town? In water properly. Don't forget to hydrate. Ignore advice. And head through town. I'm not going through some spooky fucking forest. I've got a perfectly good town here. I might even need to hunker down for the night. Yeah, just go through the forest. It's a shortcut. Ooh. You walk through the town and finally reach the blacksmith shop. The owner looks surprised when he sees you, but he quickly goes back to work. He tells you that the warp dagger is actually called a glaive. Is there more than one glaive? Oh, God. Yeah, if it's late for you guys, don't worry about it. This will be up for you to watch later if you want. You ask the blacksmith if there is more than one glaive, and he tells you that there are, but they aren't very common. He says that the only reason why nobody else wants them is because they're extremely rare and expensive. I was gonna say extremely rare and expensive is my middle name, but the game would actually interpret that as my fucking name, so I'm not gonna say that. But, that doesn't... Don't. It doesn't matter. Where are they? I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna fucking wreck it. Night, Kevin. You ask the blacksmith where the glaives are kept, and he tells you that they are stored at a large stone tower that sits high above the ground. He also mentions that there is an entrance to it hidden deep inside a mountain. Where is the mountain? You ask the blacksmith where the mountain is, and he tells you that it's not a real place, but rather a metaphor for something else entirely. He explains that it represents the warp realm itself. Okay. How do I get to the warp realm? This is interesting. You explain I can use the warp gate. I explain it, apparently, to enter the warp realm. The blacksmith asks you if you want him to make a portal for you, but then dismisses your request, saying that it will probably just be too dangerous. Plead for the blacksmith to open a portal to the warp realm. He can do it. You plead with the blacksmith for him to make a portal so you can enter the warp realm. He agrees, but warns that it won't be easy since he hasn't done such a thing before. When you arrive at the gateway, you see nothing but darkness beyond it. Take out torch and light it. Remembers the existence of school. Take out your torch and light it up. Suddenly you hear a voice from behind you. It sounds like the voice of a woman. She seems to be speaking in riddles. What is the first letter of the word glorious? G? You answer her question by asking what the first letter of the word glorious means. She answers that it means greatly appreciated, which no sense great things, which makes no sense, since great things should be greatly appreciated. What is the second letter of the word beautiful? E. 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 She responds by telling you that the second letter of beautiful means to be loved, and then proceeds to tell you that the third letter of beautiful means to be admired. See, the third letter makes sense, but the second letter doesn't make sense. This is all very confusing, but unfortunately, you don't need to know any of this right now. Ask woman what her name is. I'm sorry, what's your name? You ask the woman who her name is, and she replies that it's Mary. You thank her for answering your questions and then continue on your way. Ask Mary if she knows about the glaives. You ask Mary if she knows anything about the glaives, and she says that they're located somewhere near the city of Arat. You thank her again for helping you and continue on your way. One more thing. Stop making me walk away. Where is the city of Arat? You ask Mary where the city of Arad is, and she tells you that it's located in the far east of the continent. You thank her once again, and continue on your way. One more thing. Would you care to join me on my quest for the glaives? You say yes, and she says that she'll accompany you on your journey. I answered for her. The next day, you set off towards the eastern part of the continent. Along the way, you encounter several strange creatures that look like they've been mutated into some sort of beast-man hybrid. Try and communicate with the beastmen. You attempt to communicate with these beasts. They just stare back at you blankly. The only thing you get from them is their roars of anger. Roar back in an attempt to assert dominance. Is she going, lol, the city of a rat? Alright, goodbye, Josephine. Have a good night. You roar back at the beast, and they respond by roaring back as well. They seem to enjoy this exchange. A few hours later, you come across a group of Glyvics standing around a large rock formation. Ask the beastmen, because I assume we're friends now, what the fuck Glyvics are. We brought the beastmen along. You ask the Glyvics what Glyvics are, and they reply that they're giant humanoids that live in the mountains. You've been roaring for... Yeah, I roared for fucking hours. I guess they let me go. Ask the single beast man that decided to accompany you. Yeah, I'm doing this. Accompany you. What their name is. You ask the lone beastman that was accompanying you what his name is, and he replies that it's Grolik. He seems to enjoy this exchange too. Okay. Ask Grolik and Mary which way to go to find the glaives from here. Girl licked my ball. You ask Grolik and Mary which way to go find the glaives from here, and they both reply that it's northwest. You thank them again for helping you. What?
We're supposed to find that funny.
It was hilarious. Okay. Continue northwest with Grolik and Mary. I'm dragging them along. The game wants me to continue on my way. But we have companions again. This is seeming familiar. You continue northwest with Grolik and Mary. After a couple days pass, you reach a small village called Zugzwang. It looks like it hasn't seen any outsiders since the last time you were there. I guess I've been to this warp realm before. Look at sky. I don't think I looked up this entire time. What does the warp realm look like? You look up at the sky and see that it's still dark out, so you decide to head back south instead of continuing further north. After a week passes, you arrive at another mountain range called the Sierras. Are we in America right now? Go back. You decide to return home because you don't want to deal with the other races anymore. What the fuck? However, you can sense something not quite right about this place. Endings. There are no endings for this story. There isn't even a true ending. Just more questions than answers. Defy the narrator. And go to the mountain where the glaives are located with Grolik and Mary. Yeah, everybody's going to bed. I guess it's a late night. You refuse to listen to the narrator and go back to the mountain where Grolik and Mary are located. You tell them that you need help finding the glaives, but they say they haven't been searching for years with it. They've been searching for years without success. Now you have me. Let's go towards that tower. Yeah, I'm used to being in chat with my friends on the West Coast, and they're just 2 hours behind and can take this. You agree to help, and the three of you set off into the mountains. The next day, you all meet up near a tall tower. You enter the tower, and after some discussion, you decide that it would be best if Grolik and Mary stayed behind while you went inside alone. Sure? Are you sure about this? Grolik? This AI wants me to ditch my fucking companions. Oh, are you sure about Grolik? I meant to say, turn around. You say, are you sure about Grolik? And then turn around to leave when you hear a voice calling out to you. Grolik says, who are you? You reply, I'm sorry, I just wanted to talk to you. Tell Grolik to be safe. Turn around and say, Grolic, be safe. We'll get through this together. Mary responds by saying, we will. We always do. And she leaves the room, leaving you alone with Grolic. I guess... I'll be back once I have the glaives. You nod and begin walking away as Grolic calls out to you. Grolic says, hey, wait! You stop and turn around. He begins to explain what happened between him and Mary. Go on. He tells you that he was trying to find her a job when she started talking about how much she hated being a slave. I guess they knew each other. She said that she didn't want to work on farms or in mines because she didn't feel free enough. This matters because... She told him that she thought there would be a way to make slaves happy. She then proceeded to tell him that the only person that could help her was someone from your race. My race? I haven't even gone into what my race is. None say, yes, my race. God damn it. He tells you that he doesn't know why she would lie to him like that, but he agrees to help anyway. They both head back down into the basement where they continue their search. Go up the tower in search of the glaives. You follow Grolic and Mary back up the stairs. What? They're up there now? After climbing several flights of stairs, you finally reach a large open area. There is a large tower at one end of the area with many windows overlooking the valley below. Go onward. You walk forward and see the glaives. They're sitting in a circle looking at each other. One of them speaks up. What is going on here? Why are we all staring at each other? The warp daggers can talk. The leader of the group looks over at you and asks, what's going on here? You reply, the warp daggers can talk. The leader nods and turns his attention back to the others. He continues, they're not really talking. It's just a ritual meant to bring us closer together. Can I have them? You ask for the warp daggers and after some hesitation, the leader allows you to take them. After taking them, you look at them and realize that they are different than anything else you've ever seen before. Examine closer. Well, that was easy. You hold them close to your face and examine them closely. You notice that they are made of a strange metal that feels warm to the touch. It almost feels like obsidian. You stare at it for a while and wonder if this is some sort of magical item. Toss dagger and warp to it. You toss the dagger and warp to it and watch as it transforms into something completely different. It becomes a small silver sword. The leader says, I knew it! He runs over to you and kisses you on the cheek. You blush a bit, but return the kiss. So, these can transform as well. These are some really cool items. Wonder if it could turn into any weapon. Okay, Mr. Knife. You nod and say, yes, I'm sure of it. He smiles and hugs you tightly. He whispers in your ear, I love you so much. You smile back at him and hug him back. Back away slowly. You quickly turn around and run away from him. He follows you, but stops when he realizes what you want. You tell him, we need to get out of here now. He sighs and starts walking ahead again. Go back downstairs to Grolic and Mary and show them spoils. Yeah, apparently all you had to do was just ask. Head back down to the basement and find Grolic and Mary already there. They both seem surprised by what you brought them. Grolic says, these things can do more than just transform, right? You nod. They can talk and warp as well. Mary nods. Yes, they can also talk and warp. She then points to the silver sword. You explain that you found it while exploring an old temple. Its name was Gloom, and it belonged to a great wizard who lived many years ago. He was strange. Anyway, he let me have him. You nod and say, well, he didn't let me have them, but we should be careful with them. Why did I say that? Well, he did let me have them, but we should be careful with them. We don't know how strong they are or what their intentions might be. Ask Mary about freeing slaves. Yeah, this is where we're going with the warp knives. We have a quest to work towards. You ask Mary about freeing the slaves. She looks at you confused for a moment, but she eventually answers, why not? The only thing holding us back is our own greed. Join hands with Grolic and Mary and warp back to the material plane with the glaives. Warp back to the material plane with the glaives. They all wave goodbye to you and you enter the portal. A few moments later, you arrive in a large room filled with people sitting around tables eating food. I guess they're staying behind in the warp realm. Whoops. Go back through portal. I forgot something. I gotta go back to the nether portal. You go back to the portal instead of going straight into the throne room. You walk up to the table where you saw Grolic and Mary earlier and see that they're gone. Suddenly a voice calls out, hey, who's there? Stabby. No, I'm not gonna say my name. Answer. I'm just gonna say answer. See what the game, if it knows who my name is. You stand up and answer. It's me, Stabby! A man wearing a black robe walks over to you. See, I guess that's how I have to answer now. He has a scar on his face and wears heavy armor. His eyes glow red when he speaks, and he speaks in riddles. Who are you? A friend to marry. I'm here to free the slaves. Oh, fuck. Try again. Another fucking riddle, man. The man smiles and shakes his head. No, no, no. It's too late for that. You killed her. You frown. What? How? Oh, wait. I get it. You speak in riddles. That's just a fancy way of calling yourself a liar. The man smirks. I suppose so. So, what brings you here anyway? You haven't been seen since your master left this place. You shrug. I came looking for some help with freeing the slaves. There are a lot of them, and I need to make sure none escape. Where are they being held? The man sighs. They're in the palace. In fact, I think they've already escaped. You look surprised. How do you know that? Yeah, just force yourself through the AI sometimes. The man looks down. Because I am one of them. My name is Stabby, and I can tell exactly where they are. You shake your head. That's impossible. What if they're really in danger? Your name isn't Stabby. Stabby laughs. Well, I guess you're right, but I don't care. If they want to live, then let them live. Let them come with me. You know, okay, we'll take you to them. Go to where slaves are being held captive. He's a liar. So we're just leaving him. Yeah, the AI is shitting the bed right now, so I'm just gonna abandon this. You find several slaves chained to the ground. One of them sees you and waves at you. You smile and approach him. Hi, I'm Stabby. He nods back. Nice to meet you. Then he points at another slave who is also chained to the ground. Use warp daggers to cut the chains. They're magical, so they're not going to get damaged. So I might as well give it a shot. You quickly slice the chain holding this other slave to the ground. The slave gasps as he struggles to break free from his bonds. Stabby smiles. So much for my plan working. He pulls out 2 more daggers and tosses them at you. Catch daggers. You grab the first dagger and throw it at Stabby. He catches it easily and swings it at you. You dodge and jump away before he hits you. Stabby smiles. Good job dodging, but I think I got your attention now. You are also not named Stabby. And from the looks of it, you're not a slave either. Solve. You're not slave either. Stabby snorts. And how would I know? Besides, you're not a real fighter. You should learn to defend yourself. You raise your hands defensively. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to offend you. Yes, I am Solve. Stab. Imposter. You swing your sword at Stabby, but he dodges it easily. He swings again, and you block it again. Stabby smiles. Now I see why you were so eager to kill me. He throws a dagger at you, and you catch it with ease. Warp behind him and backstab the annoying man. You thrust forward and stab the knife into Stabby's chest. That is the opposite of a backstab, motherfucker. He lets out a grunt of pain and falls backward. I knew this was going to work! You laugh as you walk over to the next slave bound up on the floor. Free. Cut. Slave. Free. You cut the ropes binding the slave to the floor and he lets out a yell of joy. Thanks, Stabby, thanks! He runs over to hug you and kiss you on the cheek. No problem, kid, no problem, you reply sarcastically. Do you know Mary? Yeah, she lives down the street from us. She's a little crazy sometimes, though. How do you know her? We used to play together when we were kids. What kind of games did you have? Actually, never mind. Mary sent me to save you. These people are really friendly. Yeah, every hugs and kisses all around. As long as they don't whisper "I love you" in my ear immediately after that. Oh, really? Well, I guess I'll be seeing you soon then. You leave Stabby and head home. When you get there, Mary is standing outside your door. She has a big grin on her face. Hey, Stabby! How come you weren't here? I was saving your slave friend. We left the dead Stabby, the fake one. Mary blushes. Well, thanks, but I had something else to talk to you about. Okay. Just been listening to chat. Mary walks inside and sits across from you. So what brings you here anyway? You explain, I came to pick up my slave, but instead I found myself transported to another world. Haha, just kidding. I saved your friend from slavery. I left to fry potatoes and then warp daggers? Yeah. Mary laughs. That's very noble of you. But where exactly is this other world? That was... Well... I'm... from the material plane. came here for the warp daggers. Harry looks around. Warp daggers? What the hell are warp daggers? Taylor, they're magical weapons that allow their wielder to travel through time. They can also teleport themselves or others instantly anywhere they want. They're pretty cool. Apparently they can time travel now, which is instantly a plus for me. What the fuck? Okay, so how did you get here? I warped here. Duh. Been drawing Goblin while listening. I think I'm finally finished though. Oh yeah, she's been drawing the Goblin Chow. It was looking good last time I saw it. Mary smiles. Well, if you got here by using one of those things, then how did you get back? You look at her with confusion. I don't know. It was like I was teleporting or something. Anyway, you seem kinda crazy now. Kinda cray-cray. So, I'ma head out. Cray now. Good. It's gonna be so confused. Mary stands up and leaves. You decide to go back to your room and get some sleep before tomorrow morning. The next day you wake up early and make breakfast while waiting for Mary to return. While you wait, you think about all the stuff she said yesterday. Go and search for Grolik. Just leave. We had to leave the last lady that was in our campaign too, because she went a little nuts. You walk into the kitchen and see a few people eating. One of them is Grolik, who is sitting at a table looking bored. He notices you and his eyes widen when he sees you. Hello, he says excitedly as he rushes over to hug you. Let's go back to my realm and make some serious money now that we have these glaives. Sandra didn't deserve her fate. Well, you know, AI is stupid. It's not there yet. Grolik looks confused. What do you mean? We were supposed to be on our way already. You smile and nod. Yeah, but I wanted to spend more time training you guys. Now let's go back to my realm. Warp back to material plane and bring Grolik. You quickly run back to your own realm. Just run there and begin running through it. As soon as you reach the border of it, you feel a slight tingling sensation. You turn around and see that you are no longer in your own realm anymore. It's become an entirely different place. Okay. This is my realm. Grolik. Grolik looks surprised. Where am I? Where are you going to? You explain. My realm is not my home. My home is my realm. And this is my realm. This place isn't even connected to the warp daggers. It's just another dimension. Let's go steal some capes. Grolik looks disappointed. But what about the rest of the world? Are we really safe there? You shrug. It depends on where you live. In fact, most places aren't safe anymore. The only place that's safe right now is my room. Take Grolik, goddammit, to local capery and steal the most fancy capes they have. You quickly teleport back to your own realm and start running through it again. When you arrive, you find that Grolik is nowhere to be found. You sigh and decide to try something else. You begin walking down the street and suddenly realize that everything seems very strange. Ask Daggers, stop being so damn goofy. You immediately teleport back to your own realm and begin running through it again. When you arrive, you find that Grolik is nowhere to be found. You sigh and decide to try something else. Everything around you seems very strange. I'm caught in a loop. Time travel back to Grolik. As soon as you finish saying this, you realize that your realm was indeed warped in time. Fix the time loop and steal some fucking capes. Your realm is once again warped in time, but this time you managed to get all the capes from the city of Clyton. You then return to your own realm with all the capes and head off towards the nearest portal. Give Grolik a cape. Romance Grolik. Right, he's a beast man. I never asked him what type of beast man he was. You teleport back to your own realm and find that Grolik is nowhere to be seen. You sigh and decide to try something else. Time warp to fix bullshit. You instantly teleport back to your own realm and find Grolik. Oh my god. Fix time loop. Yeah, this isn't. Oh no. Look around. Decide to try something else. Warp to Grolik. When you arrive at the portal, you see nothing there except for darkness. Shout to Grolik. I just want to give him a fucking cape. I will be done as soon as I give him a cape. Grolik's voice comes out from within the blackness. I'm here! You quickly run into the portal, only to find yourself inside another dimension entirely. This one has been completely destroyed by an explosion. Bring Grolik back through the portal. This music is not very fitting for what's going on at the moment. Okay, well, that's fine. You enter the portal and find yourself on a desert planet covered with sand dunes. There's no sign of anything at all, not even any ruins or buildings anywhere nearby. Time travel to present day. Yes, like I'm not even gonna figure out. You blew it up. Oh no. The world has changed dramatically since you left it. Messed with the order of things. Go to warp realm. You know what? Things weren't so bad there. I'm gonna leave the world in chaos right now. And just go back to the warp realm. You immediately teleport back to your own realm and find that Grolic is nowhere to be seen. Oh no. Okay, I reverted back to before the bullshit started. Go to Cape Store. I actually time traveled because the game wouldn't let me do it in the game. I just did it. You hurried back to the Cape Store and find that it's completely empty. You try to call Mary on her phone. Oh, there's phones now, huh? There's no answer. Suddenly you hear a voice coming from inside the store. Hey, what's going on? Let's revert again. Take Grolic to Cape Store. See, this is actually canonically fine because I have time travel daggers. I'm able to revert the story as I wish. So I'm just gonna do that. Uh-oh, nope, 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 nope. It's having trouble. Oh, I brought capes back. Give Grolic cape. I brought a cape back in time. You grab the cape and put it on. Suddenly you feel like you've been transported somewhere else. Immediately you realize what happened when you notice that the world is much smaller than yours. The sun isn't even visible. Oh my fucking god. Smile and nod. Yeah, I want to spend some more time. Now let's get back to my realm. Never mind. Never mind. Realm's broke. Here's a cape. Oh my god. Grolic looks surprised. A cape? Where did you get it? You point to your chest. In the throne room of the castle of my realm. It's yours now. He stares at you for a moment and then hugs you again. Yeah. No problem. Just don't time loop on me again. Grolic shrugs and goes back to eating. The rest of the day passes without incident until nightfall. Suddenly you hear a loud noise coming from outside your window. You quickly open it and see an army of orcs marching towards your home. Shit! Fuck this. Teleport army of orcs out of existence. You're trying to ruin my happy ending. We're ending right now. You immediately begin teleporting the orcs away from your house. Unfortunately, this doesn't work too well, since eventually most of them manage to escape. Some even manage to find their way back into your own world. I don't care. They can have that world. That's probably why I got fucked up. Orcs got introduced into it. I triggered the apocalypse. You continue to ignore the orcs' pleas for help and just leave them alone. Eventually, they stop bothering you completely. They stop bothering you completely and disappear entirely. Well, all's well That ends well. I've got a fancy cape and time travel powers. Life is good. Give them capes. You finish off your meal and fall asleep. The next day you wake up early and prepare yourself for battle. No. Alter. The end. Also, all of the orcs got capes. And decided to help guard my newer castle. There. Oh, altar. Also, Rolik confessed his love to Stabby. They both ruled over what is now known as the Time Realm. The Chrono Terminus. There you go. That's the ending. Alright, and that's it. That's the end of the story. I altered it to my liking because the AI decided to have an aneurysm. But, yeah, that was fun. Fantasy seems to work better than mystery. I now know how to revert, and alter, and that seems to be more effective than remembering something. The AI just doesn't fucking get it. You have to just rewrite their shit. So, oh. Stabby gave time travel powers to future AI dungeon protagonists to alter history. So the game doesn't shit the bed. The end. For real. Alright, so there you go. Now we have canonical reasons for future alterations to the history. Stabby is the time wizard. Anyway. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sticking around, Aspen. It's late for everybody, so I'm just gonna stop it here. Sapphire's gonna post, if she hasn't already, the picture of Goblin in the Discord.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for coming. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed.